Now it's my pleasure to introduce our announcer and fine poet, Daniel Stern.
I'm gonna do a little bit of reverse nepotism. I think does nepotism always have to be about children, or can it be about like ants or something? Nepotism, which is a word which I hope you all. This is a reasonably long poem. This is by my aunt Phyllis Janowitz. And I'm going to read one poem of my own. It's called What to Do While You're Waiting. Of course, it isn't wise to call attention. Is it a Springer Spaniel to come to your command? Ordinary people sulk and groan, while you, ethereal as an angel, must flutter and glide if you don't want your breakdown known. Also must pare your eyebrows, resign your eyes. I've tried. I've dusted the Century magazine, bought a split-level colonial with a clipped front yard, snap beans and garlic and back, worn gardening gloves of black bombazine, worked hard in imitating the stick, caterpillar, praying mantis, and other cryptic characters. The children found me out at last, tee-heeing and mouseketeering as I hobbled past the farmer's hotel and the bus terminal, throwing pebbles at my retreating feet, dogs nipping my ankles, ripping my stockings. Passion was my doing and undoing, setting down guidelines to trip me up. Such records must be kept. I've stuffed them under the mattress, in the dishwasher, one or two beneath the stove. I've been gentle, drying my heart, feeling it friable as a dinner plate, denying pieces lying like a riddle on the kitchen floor. Where's the help once hired to sweep up? I wonder. I no longer leave the house. The spoons curl in the knife drawer, and the knives have addled their way into the cat's box. I know I must look after myself. Each morning, I remove my body from its quilt cocoon, careful not to slip the ticking of neuron and vein. If I can love myself as I am, I can love anyone. I believe quite soon my life will begin. So what if I'm 73? I've waited this long. I can continue this way. I have hope. Any minute now, someone named Love will come prancing up my yellow brick walk, wearing a seersucker suit, a daffodil in his lapel, and a straw boater. He'll ring the bell. Hi, Grandma, he'll call. I'll let him in. I'll let him in, saying, I knew you'd come. I've been waiting for you, for my life to begin. The door will swing open of its own volition, the way an enormous rose unfolds its petals and allows a honeybee to enter the hot, fragrant chamber of the heart. And now it's imposing, for me at least, imposing to follow up that poem, which I like a lot. This is quite different. It's called Fresh Water. He was happy as a pear about to ripen, kissed the girls at nursery school, smiled to the camera with overflowing eyes. The girl he promised to marry, 4 years old, she skipped beside him, going to her home, filled with cherries. They tried dresses in her closet, laughed like monkeys. He tore his, ashamed. But the years were narrower in junior high school. The uneasiness he felt in his throat, he tried to bury in his locker, but it leaped out like a bat, haunted him through math class. And when he sat on a friend's bed, a friend who was a girl, the bat on his shoulder in high school bit him in the head. Then that sickness burned its initials on his brain. And then the long years, ripping his thoughts, wounds left that ripped again. Nurses calm as sugar saying, in the morning we can talk some more. And the TV like a tranquilizer, a dull friend, counting the words on a cereal box. Then he was just ready to be ashes. She was like a 4-year-old girlfriend. Hands on the couch, they realized that each was the other's ladder, and Jesus they were ready to climb. They bid on the way up, but then chased her, him, her, yelling loud like a running faucet, mixing in a glass.